Hello everybody, so this is my 2-week update and there's a few things I want to tell you guys about. First and foremost, you guys are probably wondering, the weight loss thing, so I guess we'll start there. As of this morning, I have lost almost 12 pounds, so still progressively losing, which is good. I'm finally starting to feel more comfortable in my clothes, whereas last week I didn't really feel the difference. Now I'm really starting to notice it. I'm starting to feel more confident and all that, but I told my fiance I really wouldn't be excited until I lost like 25 or 30 pounds, so almost halfway there. So awesome news. And other news, I have ordered these things called Opks, and they're ovulation prediction kits, and I just ordered mine off of eBay. They're a really good deal, and I ordered them for the purpose of, now that I finished my birth control officially, I like to check every day to see if I have any sign of an LH surge in my urine. And if I do, that means I'm soon to be ovulating within the next 24 hours. And yeah, this will help me on my, journey to start seeing about conceiving, because as you all know, if you're not ovulating, no baby. And I think from what my doctor told me, that's my biggest issue, is the hormones have me out of whack, so I'm not ovulating. These are the ones I got. Just like little cheapy ones. You can get them in stores too. I know a lot of people like the digital ones better because it gives them a for sure answer and they don't have to like sit and try to read the line or anything. But I got 100 of those for $20. And it came with 10 free pregnancy tests, so can't really go wrong there. I've also almost ran out of the inositol I was using from GNC, so I had to order more. And I actually found a higher milligram one online. So instead of having the 500 milligram tablet, I now have this one, which is 650 milligrams. And that means I can take less pills, and they were also cheaper. I found this container was, with shipping and everything, was still under $10, whereas the other one was $11.99 at GNC, and it was less milligrams and less tablets. So what I'm doing as of the moment to finish off the previous bottle I have and the new bottle, I take 4 of the 500 milligram tablets in the morning, and then I take 4 of the new ones. So I'm actually taking more than the 4 grams now. I don't know if you guys watched my video about inositol, but you can take up to 6 grams. So I figured, the little extra won't hurt, and I probably will, once the other ones are gone in a day or two, just go ahead and take 4 of the 650 in the morning and 4 of the 650 at night, because I feel like they're completely beneficiary and doing a lot for me. So why not take the recommended dose up to 6 grams? Some other things that happened this week were, last Sunday was the 13th, and I was able to go to the store. As you guys know, I had been, excited about it and whatnot, to get all my organic and food that will fit into my diet better and all that good stuff. And I actually just went to Walmart. I wasn't sure if they were going to have everything I needed, and they did. I was shocked. So I was able to get everything I needed for pretty much, it's going to last me about 2 weeks, give or take, like a few common things like the eggs I go through fast, and the bacon, of course, because I don't want to buy a lot of meat, without using it within the next couple days, because I'm weird with meat. It goes old too fast. So I'll have to go back and get more meat and eggs and common stuff. But for the most part, I got everything I needed for under $150, and some of that was not even for me. It was for my fiance. So I would even say a little over 100, and that's not bad for 2 weeks of groceries. So don't not do this because of costs or money, or you're like, oh, it's so much cheaper to buy, the junk food and whatnot. Now that is true when you go out to eat. Like, obviously McDonald's is cheaper than going to a restaurant and getting real food, but as far as at the store, you really can make it work on a budget. I mean, $50 a week to feed you all week. That's not bad, guys, at all. So no excuses. In other news this week, I also did go to follow up with my original physician who diagnosed me with PCOS, and I told her about the metformin I was taking in the very beginning and how it was pointless. I felt like it was stupid, not doing anything for me. I was on only 500 milligrams a day and all that, and she seems to really want me to do the 1,000 milligrams a day now, so to double my dose and see if that works better for me. So she gave me the prescription and whatnot, and I have it. And I wouldn't filled it, but I haven't decided if I'm going to take the metformin or not yet. So I'll have to keep you guys posted next week on that one, just because, I mean, I really want to do this the natural way. The metformin really doesn't make it unnatural, but if I did, if I don't need it, then I don't need it. But it would definitely be a booster for sure, since it helps with the insulin resistance and it helps balance out hormones and stuff like that. So I am definitely considering it. And something else she went over was, in the past, she had done a bunch of testing, like I had told you guys about in my very first video, but she didn't really explain into detail what everything meant. So I do have a better understanding now of, for me, I did say I don't have any cysts, but she kept saying oh, but you have follicles, and I didn't really understand that. And what that means is my body is producing the follicle, and that is what, when you get an LH surge, the hormone, for when you're ovulating, that it makes the follicle become an egg. And she said that I have a few more follicles than I'm supposed to, which shows that I'm not ovulating every month. So now that I understand that better, it kind of lets me know what I need to work on, getting myself ovulating, which is another reason why I ordered the OPKs. And she also told me that all my vitamin levels are normal. So make sure that you guys do look into that, because if your vitamin levels aren't normal, like some of you up north or whatever, you might need to be taking a vitamin D or something like that with all the other supplements I've told you about. However, I don't need any of those. Sorry for this kind of long video, but I think that pretty much covers everything. Maybe I should start making 2 a week instead of 1.